Hey guys, been a while. Um, hasn't been that much stuff going on, but I'm just gonna go over a Hieratic ruler profile that I've been playing. It won me the box on Saturday. I won the box tournament at locals, and then Sunday I made a bad mistake, so then I got eliminated when I really shouldn't have. So here's the profile. Then I'll go over some things that are. There's only one card that's really different in here, but some people, I don't know. So the three rulers, I really kind of want to play Redox, drawing multiple rulers, because I'm playing Shrines, because I have to in this build. I would really like to play the Redox so I could use the Max C's and the extra deck as food to remove. So I might put the Redox back in, I'm not sure. 3 Tefnuit. This is just what I played on the other day. 3 Sue. All standard. Asset. Standard. 3 normals. I'm following Boyajian's theory here. And I think it's solid. If you're not playing Nebthet. If you're playing Nebthet, I'd say only play 2. Or you have to play 3 because then you're playing 5s probably, unless you're doing his whatever the Beast God Vulcan play. But drawing like 1 normal, if you're playing 2, means this other normal here is just a Hieratic, basically. So you can still do the 3 Hieratic OTK if you have like Tefnuit Sue. You can still OTK if you have one of these. Whereas if you draw like Sue, Tefnuit, and you're only playing 1 normal, and you draw the 1 normal, it's like drawing normals doesn't really matter in this deck. Only if you draw both, but that's like a 2% chance. And if you draw the guard, drawing the guard's not that great, but you can always like normal it after you bring out a dragon ruler with a tomb. So even that's not that bad. So I would definitely play the 2 normals in the 1. And then the card that not everyone's playing, you saw like a build tops recently where they were playing 2 Dragard. I'm playing 3, and I've been in love with this card. I took out the debris, because whenever you play debris, you wish it was better than it actually is. And all debris does is exactly the same thing this does, except debris is a tuner, and this is not. So when you bring back the when you have debris, you have to have a Tefnuit. That's like the only time it's good, unless you want to make like a Star Eater. But there's better options than Star Eater now. And Dragard lets you go into Trident. It lets you go into Leo. And if you pull out Leo, then they have to waste cards. It's going to be like at least a 2 card plus for you. And the problem with Hieratics is, well, we can go over that after I finish. Spells all pretty standard, or what should be the standard. 3 Seal and 3 Shrine. You have to play the Shrine because you're playing the Dragard. 3 Wingbeat. This is what makes the deck good. This is why this is all about, like, I have plenty of 1 card plays. Like Wingbeat is 1 card that is extremely good. Dragard is 1 card that is extremely good. It's important to have those in your deck. And then 1 Dark Hole. This was actually not a Dark Hole when I was playing. When I was playing, it was a Morphing Jar. And I think the theory behind Morphing Jar is solid, but I can't. Now everyone at my locals knows that it won me the box, basically, having the Morphing Jar. Because you just special, and you can just set this and restart your hand, and then them drawing cards doesn't matter because you have Wingbeat. So you'll probably open a Wingbeat, and if they set everything, then when you go, you can just Wingbeat and blow them all up, and you have a full hand to try to OTK again. So I think Morphing Jar is solid. When I played at a regional, I would play it at a regional over the Dark Hole. Where people won't know that you're playing it. But at a locals, I did it, and now everyone knows that I'm just playing it. So it won't. They just won't attack it. They'll Phoenix Chainer, they'll Veiler it, they'll Draco Sack it. Like it probably won't get the effect off, and it's too much work for me to try and play around all that stuff. Veilers isn't so much problem because I can bait out the Veilers. If they have a life, I'll bait out the Veiler with this. I'd much rather have them Veiler this than Veiler the Dragard or something. So I'm playing a Dark Hole now because I can't really play that reliably. And then 1 Magic Planner. I think there's 10 continuous spells and traps. 10 traps, continuous traps. So here's the traps. 3 Seal. Then to go with the Seal, we're playing 3 Call. I'm kind of iffy on the Call. The Call's an extra monster, but if you go, it's really good if you go first. If you go second, it's not nearly as good, especially when you're going up against like Mermails. When they can do, like, if they're playing like Hoban's build or something, then, you know. Then I'm playing 3 Fiendish Chain, Like if they can spam the field, the call sucks if you're going second, because it's too slow and you can't really protect yourself with the call. 3 fiendish chain, and then 2 vanities. Play vanities because it gets you free wins, and it's even live versus Fire Fist now. It's only sucks versus Boojins, basically. And then for the extra deck, Black Rose, then the 3 8s. I'm playing the Spark over Stardust just because of the vanities, and I want to have the vanities lock. For 10s, playing the 1 Leo and the 1 Trident, unless they don't have a back row, then go, or you know what it is, go for the Leo first. That's like an automatic 2, because they're probably going to be, everyone's running Fiendish Chain, so they're going to waste a Fiendish Chain, and they're going to have to waste another card to kill it. So that's clearing stuff out, so then later you can go for the push for game. Like first turn Leo is really good, having opening Dragard and Shrine. Then for the XYZs, 1 Gaia Charger, 1 Bouncer, 1 of 7. Gauntlet Launcher is the nuts. Never take this card out, especially because one of the, and then 2 Attune, and then for the 7s, the 2 Draco Stack, 1 for the guy. Some people aren't playing this card. I mean, it's important to have the anti-Max C play, so where you can go into this. I read a guy's article where he said he didn't go off until his opponent had monsters on the field. So when they Max C him, if they have it, then they'll +1 off the draw, but then you can special this aim defense, blow up their monsters. Like he waits till they committed to the field, so that way he doesn't actually neg from a Max C. And the most important part is that they can't Crimson Blade you when you have this. The other important fact about this card is that it's really, really good versus Boojins, because Turtle doesn't destroy, it just negates, and Hair just negates, so you can Gauntlet Launcher them twice. So usually if you're OTKing like first turn or something, they'll have, if you go second, they'll have sent something to protect their Yamato, but then you can just summon a Gauntlet Launcher and go boom boom. They'll stop the first one, but the second one they can't stop. And then that gives you a chance to run over the Mikazuchi or whatever, or Suda, whatever they bring out after it's destroyed. So that's that. That's pretty much the deck. An important, if you have to cut something for a extra deck spot, M7's the easiest thing to cut in my opinion. The Bouncer's important to lock people out. Everything else is pretty much, there's no space in the extra deck, you're kind of locked in. I cut the Debris, I told you why, because that's a 2-card combo. Dragard is the nuts, I highly suggest you play it. The calls, I'm really looking for something else, and I mean, if I'm going to keep playing, I might try skill drains, like 3 skill drain and up the maybe cut the vanities and then up the magic planner count to like 3 or something. Try playing like an insane amount of continuous traps and then the vanities, the skill drain. I didn't want to play the skill drain because it stops the Dragard. In my opinion, if you open double Dragard and are able to either open the combo or a Shrine, I really think you should win. If they don't have a DD Crow, the Leo is so good. I mean, some decks auto lose to it, and then every other deck is gonna have to waste 2 cards. And then, I mean, the Dragard, it lets you Attune again. It's the nuts, and you can even go like like I was able to OTK on the last match that I played. Like I had a Dragard, and I ended up doing like a bunch of stuff. This is just like turn 1, you know, like Hieratic's do, but like so like special, like normal, and then summon a, like I think I shrined, so I had stuff in the grave, so like I summon 1, and then I'm able to activate Dragard, and you contribute this. You contribute the to get the boost. He goes up to level 8. That's not actually, it's somewhat important, but it's usually not. And then you contribute, so he goes up to 21, and you can special. So I think I had the field of like a Gaia Charger, the Gauntlet Launcher, him, and maybe a Scrap Dragon or something. And that's like a really solid OTK. So an important thing you can do with him is you can wing beat with him. I mean, sometimes you want the so like if you summon him, get back the Labradite. So if you shrine, then if you shrine, your wing beat will be live first turn. So you can either like wing beat this and bring this back if you have like a Tefnuit in your hand and you want to have a Hieratic play, or you can use his effect to tribute this, and then he becomes level 8, and then you can just wing beat the Dragard and pick the Dragard up. Then that's like a super amazing play, like getting to reuse your Debris, just to blow everything up. So, so that's what I've been playing. I really like it. I just like getting this deck like gets free wins. You get free wins off the Wingbeat, you get free wins off the Vanities, you get free wins off the Dragard, you get free wins off of like the Tomb Dracosac play, and you get free wins off the 3 Hieratic OTK. So it's like you just get free wins everywhere, and that's really what I mean. I want to have all these decks are playing really slow, and I just ever since I've been playing Dragon Rose, I really like being able to control the tempo, and I can control the game with this deck, and everyone has to try and stop you, you know, and I can get more pushes out of this than I can out of regular Hieratics, and I really don't like how regular Hieratics play. I like playing control, even though this doesn't seem like control. I can make amazing fields that basically control. So that's what I'm playing. Hope you guys are all having fun with the format. Next format could actually suck because I think artifacts are one of the most annoying things ever. So we'll see how that goes, and yeah, post a comment if you like it or you'd want to see something changed. Extra deck, this is what I was citing. 2 MSTs, 3 Maxi, Ferret, Dyna, Crow, 2 Virus, triple overworked, 1 Mistake and 1 Surgery. I think Surgery might actually be better, maybe, than Mistake right now, because it still stops prophecies, and Surgery, in my opinion, is much better versus Fusions, which are actually getting to be a super problem. Because they'll still pop the Mistake. They're not really going to have a problem with that. Especially if you're going second, the Mistake is going to be really bad. So, Surgery might be the way to go from now on. I don't know, we'll see. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, bye.